Tom, congratulations. That feels like a real big performance and a big 3 points as well.
Yeah, it was a tough game, and I said to you last week in the post-match interview that it's going to be tough. And Khalsa are a good team. They're fifth in the league for a reason, and they're 1 point behind us. So, yeah, a very, very tough game, and we showed a bit of something else today. Maybe it wasn't our finest performance with the ball, but we showed grit and determination, and we came away with the 3 points.
Obviously, we went behind to that early goal, but how pleased were you with that response? Only 5-6 minutes later, we obviously got back level and back in the game real quick.
Yeah, so it's a massive change to how we used to be. So when we first came in last year, something like that would have affected the squad, and we probably would have gone on to concede 2 or 3 more. But we're starting to build a bit of resilience now, and the longer that we work with them and get our ideas across, then we're starting to sit on the pitch. And we've always said to the girls, teams are going to score goals against you. There's going to be mistakes, but it's how you react, and they showed the perfect reaction.
It's sometimes a little bit hard to pick out individual performances, but in that first half and at the start of the second half as well, Tizzy, she was brilliant, wasn't she? She was energetic and getting in behind constantly, wasn't she?
Tizzy's always got a threat. She's a fast girl with lots of talent, but sometimes we're wasteful, and sometimes we make her chase balls that are like 50-50 balls, whereas what we're looking for is to utilise her strengths more. And today I think we got that out of her. We got her running the channels at the right time, and the supply to her was better today. And yeah, she created that first goal for us, and she was decisive, and she cut the ball inside, and she's a fantastic player. She's somebody that we've enjoyed working with for the last year and a half, but we've never really got the most out of her, and I feel like now we can start to get the most out of her skill set. And
then at the start of that second half, we seemed to come out the blocks real quick. Was that something that you sort of relayed at half time, to come out the blocks quickly and grab that goal, which obviously we did through Zoe?
Well, we changed the formation at half time. We were playing with 2 holding midfielders, and we changed it and had 1 holding midfielder and 2 10s, and that gave us 1 extra body high up the pitch, and that allowed us to be more on the front foot. And we just said to the girls, we're notorious in the past of starting slow, especially in the first half, and then the first 5-10 minutes of the second half, and we said we can't afford to do that today. I knew that their manager Andy was going to give them a bit of a kick up the bum and get them coming out firing, and we had to match that. And if we wouldn't have done that, we could have found ourselves in a difficult position. So yeah, it was a good start, and it set the tone for the second half for us.
And Abby scored the third goal on her debut as well. I mean, just talk to us about that one, because obviously she's a new signing from last week. What sort of player is she, and what can she bring us?
So she's an exciting young player. She came across from West Brom on loan for the season. She was playing with their development squad. She's hungry, she's talented, she's energetic, and she wants to learn and she wants to push herself, and we were happy to give her that opportunity. And then today she's had the perfect, I'd say, dream debut, because she's come on and had minutes, and she scored, and we've won. So she was exceptional. She's trained really hard. Okay, if I'm honest, yes, it's a lucky goal. I'm not going to take that away from her, but she'll claim that she meant the shot, but it was a cross. But we need a little bit of luck sometimes, and we haven't had much of that this season. But the fact that she was in that position and she was trying to get the ball into the box shows the sort of player that she is, and we look forward to working with her.
Just talk us through some of the goals. I know we've sort of touched on the first one. It was a brilliant run from Tizzy, and then Jess came in with the finish. But the second one, a bullet header, wasn't it, from Zoe? Yeah,
so Zoe's always, had a fantastic header, and she's done it several times throughout this season and last season for us. Our problem is we don't always find the best delivery into her, but when we do, she can punish teams at any moment in the game, and it's a real threat, and it makes us dangerous, because it makes us more dimensional, not just when the ball's in play, but from set pieces we can hurt teams. And it was a fantastic header, and that put us in a good position in the second half.
And then Becky's goal, the fourth, I mean, it was a brilliant bit of composure, wasn't it, to fake shot and sort of put the keeper on her backside and finish the job as well.
As I said last week with Becky, she's like an old-fashioned centre forward. Again, it's another goal she scored within 6 yards, and that's what her skill set is. She's composed, she's experienced, and maybe other players would have snatched at that opportunity and would have wasted it, but she had the composure and the wherewithal to make the right decision, and ultimately that put us in a fantastic position at 4-1. And yeah, she's a fantastic striker, and we're happy to have her, and we've just got to try and keep her fit now till the end of the season.
Obviously it doesn't get any easier, does it? Doncaster away next week. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, a really tough game. I think they're second in the league, or pushing there anyway. They're ahead of us on, I think, by 1 point if we all play the same amount of games. So yeah, be a tough game. They'll be well organised. The pitch will be awkward for us to play on. They're playing a grass pitch, and this time of year it's not going to be the greatest to play on. So I'm expecting another battling performance, but we've shown today we can do it, and if we're going to try and do anything this season in the league, we've got to show that we can win when we don't always play the best. And I think against Doncaster, we'll go there to try and play good football, but more than anything, we're going to have to match them player for player for attitude and effort. And if we can do that, you know, we potentially come away with 3 points, but it's going to be a very tough game for us.
Just a final thought from me. I felt that at times today, watching that game, there was obviously quite a few injuries in the game. Players sort of from either side, when they went down, they were helping each other up, and it just felt like a good atmosphere at the game today. Is that sort of echoed by yourself, and is that what the women's game really is all about, that sort of friendly feel?
I've only worked in the women's game for the last 7 years, but ever since I've been in here, I would say that the environment is completely different from the men's, and for the better. You know, and it's more inclusive for maybe families and younger players to come down, and that's why we try and encourage younger age groups to come and watch, because it is like that. Yes, it's competitive. Yes, both teams want to win, but at the same time, there's still an element of respect, and you saw that today. I mean, Sporting Khalsa wanted to win. You could tell that they were battling, and fair play to them. But yeah, the respect was there, and we've got no problem with that. You know, if teams want to come and play and be competitive and have spirit, that's fine. It's when it crosses over the line, and to be honest, in the years I've been involved in women's football, you don't see that very often, and it's a testament to the game, and hopefully it encourages more families and younger people to come and watch and support, and that in turn grows the game, and then the more the game grows, we can invest into it, and then, you know, we can start to compete with the men's game, and yeah, really exciting.
Congratulations, Tom. Thanks for your time.
Cheers, Ben. Thank you.